Yep, my name's Neil Messenger. Come from a fishing family, the Humphreys. I've always been fishing all my life. We've had the shop for about the last 15, 16 years. Before that, my auntie and uncle had it. But the actual fishing industry, we've been fishing since the 1500s, the family. Just a way of life, really. It's not a job, it's a way of life. You wouldn't do it for the money, and you wouldn't do it for you do it for the pleasure and the fun, the whole thing. You just like doing it. It's mostly, the shop's only been sort of 3 generations, really. My auntie had it before us, I was doing it, and then Jack took over when he left school. So I went back fishing. So I had a little break from fishing, and I can't cope with silly questions from customers. I'd rather be out there on the boat, doing your own thing, and the boredom gets me here. I like to do things and get on with things, not when it's quiet, hanging around and doing nothing. You know, it's always something to do, but it's just boring. You know, I like to be doing something. If we're not fishing, then we make nets at home or go and do things. You're not tied. With the shop, you are tied to, you have to be here because customers might turn up and you're sitting here doing nothing. You know, we're fishing. If you're not fishing, we're making nets at home, cutting old nets off, doing bits on the boat. You're always doing something. You work more hours, but it's not like work. Like I said, you're doing something, so you're enjoying it. Where here, you're sort of stuck down the shop and no one turns up, you still got to be standing here. People don't eat fish, to be quite honest. There's not many, nearly all the fish that gets caught in England goes to export. You know, people now, youngsters, they don't know nothing about fish. They don't know how to cook it. They think they watch too many programs where you have to do certain things, make it really. It looks really. You get a bit of fish on a TV program, and it looks like you've got to have a degree in cooking, where all you've got to do is boil it, fry it, even microwave it. You know, we microwave mackerel. You can just stick anything in the grill. You can stick anything in the frying pan. You don't need nothing special to do with fish. You know, when they do all these special recipes, they put so much stuff in it, makes people scared of it. But then people don't, they look at a recipe now and they want to see, they get a recipe and they want that, even though you don't catch it. You know, where before, I used to work in the fish market before I left school, and I've always been down here. People used to come down and buy what you had. Now they have a recipe and they want that. So then you've got to buy more different sorts of fish for people want. So then your fish doesn't move as much, so the more you got, it's harder to sell. Fish is quite expensive. You've got cheap fish, good fish. You know, sometimes, certain times of year it's cheaper. But then you go for the prime fish. The prime fish is always dearer. People don't realise there's so much. It's not just a piece of fish. It's the size of the fish. From the small, say a small place, to the large place, it's 4 times as dear per kilo. 4 to 5 times, maybe 6 times as dear. That's just on size, nothing to do with time of the year or whatever. So we will get paid more for the bigger ones per kilo, not per fish, per kilo. Yeah, most we go to is fish and chips, or you go to the supermarket and get it breaded, which most people come from somewhere else. You know, they don't realise there's glazing on stuff, like even the frozen stuff we buy for the shop. You know, we buy top quality prawns because we defrost them and sell them to people to eat, where you can actually buy cheaper ones where they've got a lot more glazing on, which is water. But people don't realise glazing is just water. So if you look at the packet, it will tell you you're buying a kilo, but it might only be 900 grams of prawns. It could go down to about 600 grams. So you're buying 400 grams of water. We like what we do. We ain't just, you know, like the other shellfish stalls and that. It's just a profit earning. It's a business. We actually enjoy it. We have pride in what we sell and what we do.